Hi everybody, Andy here, Smoke to Vape, and today I have a review for you for the iStick from eLeaf. It's a tiny little thing, but can it produce big vapor? Find out. So mine's not quite as shiny as it once was because I've had it for about a week and a half, but I've been putting it through its paces. You can see it's got a little bit of logoage there, iStick, which is quite tasteful. eLeaf, which is quite tasteful as well. You can just see it just there. It is a little bit of a fingerprint magnet, but not too bad. On it you've got this screen which displays, at the moment I've got it in wattage mode. I've got it on 11.2 watts. You can see there as well, it's got a battery meter. The ohmage of the coil, which at the moment hasn't got one on there, and it turns off after a few seconds. Press it again and you can see at the bottom there it says 5.2 volts. Now, the one thing I will say about this is battery life. I got this like a week ago and I've charged it twice. It just seems to go on and on forever, and to be honest, I've seen some reviews online when I was purchasing this, and it said that the output voltage or wattage wasn't as it should be through the cycle of the battery. I haven't found that personally. I've noticed no drop off. I haven't run it through a scope because I don't have one. In terms of battery life, I am absolutely blown away by this little thing. It is a little bit rattly. Now you will hear that, but that rattle only comes from the switch. Now the switch, the press, it's very positive. And I turned it off with 5 clicks. There's a little feature for you. So 5 clicks turns it off, and that is does nothing. It's safe to put in your pocket or bag, so that's great news as well. 5 more, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's back on again. 1, 2, 3, and it switches to voltage. So this is you can monitor what you're vaping in wattage and voltage. So if I click 3 times, you will see it is now in wattage, and you will see that I have it at 11.2 watts. I am just going to take that up all the way. If you hold down the button and let go, it then cycles to its maximum wattage setting, which is 20 watts. Now I know 20 watts for the professional vapor. This isn't for that type of vapor or for that type of moment. For me, this represents a really good top pocketable little device. If we press the button again and take it down, you can see that it will press the button, and it will go all the way down. Let's see how low it goes. How low do you go? Let's see. Takes a little while, but it's quite a nice feature. 8. We're down to 3.3 volts. It always gives you the sort of voltage output as well when you're scrolling through wattage. 2 watts. 2 watts. 2 watts is the lowest setting. If I now take it back up to my preferred 10 watts, I will put a couple of Cleros on it. Let's take it to 9.7. 9.7, that's fine. So let's start with, you've got a tiny little device like this. Let's put a big rebuildable tank on it. I have got here the eLeaf Limo. So what you've now got is you've now got a coil on here that is reading 2.6 because I wound it myself, and it's at 9.7 watts, which is telling me it's giving me a 5 volt vape. So let's give it a go and see how it performs. White out, clouds and clouds of vapor. It even broke my webcam. I'm not going to say about the flavour, because as we all know, you just find your sweet spot and then you go from there. In terms of the device, it hasn't let me down. I mean, what more can I say? I think that looks rather good and impressively really small. Now, if I put it on something much larger, obviously this is a very large rebuildable tank. So it's going to look a bit like a pool cue or a snooker cue. And on the SVD 2.0, it's massive, clearly. So what this gives me is, again, a top pocketable device, which, let's face it, that makes a large atomizer, rebuildable tank atomizer, or anything that's got a large form factor. I can take this out and about now. It's just crazy small. That's what, when I first took it out of the box, that's what really struck me. That thing is tiny. Plus I had flashbacks to my wedding night, but apart from that, all's good. All's good with this thing. So let's put some more devices on it. Now, the fitting is a 510. There's the connector, you can see it there. It's got this little cutout thing here, which gives you airflow. I also think it enables you to put a flip down thing on there, but I haven't got the flip down thing, so I've just got it as it comes with the basic kit. So let's put an Ego threaded thing on it. Oh, that's what you want, isn't it? You want something that sort of form factor. Well, you're in luck, because in the kit comes a little adapter nubulator, as Mr. Dawn would say. Now, if you've watched my video on the SVD, which has got a top cap, which has got an Ego threaded adapter on it, you will see that because this K1 from Aspire hasn't got adjustable airflow and it is Ego threaded, you are going to get a very tight draw. It's not a loose draw, but it is vaporable. It is similar to a standard Ego threaded battery, you know, so you've got something that you can take out and about that has got a decent draw on it. I have been really impressed with the form factor of this because it is tiny wee small. I think I've covered that. With that 510 to Ego threading adapter, you can put a wide variety of things on it, including the aero tank, which is another favourite of mine. But most of the time, it has got my Aspire Nautilus Mini on it. What does this device give me? It gives me variable wattage and voltage in a small form factor. It gives me incredible battery life, at least in its early days. That's yet to be tested. It's easily charged because it's got a micro USB port on the bottom of it. Put it in the right way, and you will see that little icon then tells me that is charging. You get that little lightning bolt, and it is, while it is in charging mode, vapeable, so that's great as well. So that is charging and vaping, and if I turn it off, 5 clicks to turn it off, you get a larger battery icon which is charging. They are available all over the place. I've heard that they are selling like hotcakes, like little silver and multicoloured hotcakes. And I don't blame the people who are buying these. I bought one. I saw the reviews online and I bought one. So that's pretty much all that I can say about this little pocket rocket, really. Wattage, yes, it only goes up to 20 watts. Variable voltage. You can put Ego threaded devices on it with the supplied adapter. Easily charged. Loads of power when you want it. Customizable to what wattage you like. It can handle rebuildables as long as you're not sub-ohming. Grim Green in his video said that this could see the demise of the Ego battery. And I've got to agree with him. I mean, this gives you everything. Let me just compare sizes with the iTaste MVP. This I bought years ago. You can watch my review of it online. And this is a version 1. But when I got this, I was impressed with the size. I was impressed with the fact that you can charge your iPhone. The eLeaf iStick can't recharge anything. But do I miss the fact that I can't charge my iPhone or my Android or my other device or any other USB device on it? No, because it's given me variable wattage and variable voltage. And it doesn't have a puff counter. It just does what it needs to do. And I have been wholeheartedly impressed with this. This wasn't sent to me for purposes of review. This was purchased with my own money, and I'm very glad I spent it. And I will probably be getting another one, maybe in a different colour. Who knows? Maybe a black one. That might be quite nice. Anyway, so there we go. I thank you all for watching, and see you soon. Cheers.